Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lotz here, joined with Stan Painter and Carter Bales. As it's crosstown rivalry night, as it's you'll see the pink out, Stan, as it's hoops for hope, and a lot of the players will be playing in honor of some cancer patients, and just creating raising money for a good cause.
Yeah, certainly. You see the Brad getting a good shot of the students down there too, with all the pink on they have on. You can see the warm-ups for Heritage. William Blount on the other end has pink socks. So traditionally this game, Robbie, I think this first game they play here, usually in early December or mid-December sometimes, has that. And so it's a good cause. The only thing different tonight, Robbie, is I think the first time in the history of these two schools, this is not a district game.
Yeah, that's probably true. I guess that's probably got to be true, Stan. But it's still set up for a really good matchup, as the Lady Govs come in with a record of 5-3 and 2 really good wins in a row.
Yeah.
Heritage 8-1, and you know what Coach Howard brings to the table.
Yeah, they playing well early on. Don't be fooled because they dropped down to 3A. It's the same team, and so it should be a good game. And our girls, you said, Robbie, our girls, 2 pretty good wins coming off back-to-back wins against Morristown East and McMinn County. Yeah. So they'll look to try to keep that up. And, we're only about a week away from district play. So I've got another game, Campbell County, on Tuesday night up there. So, and then next Friday night, back here at the Marv, Robbie, we'll have the first district game as the Farragut Admirals will be here.
Yeah, these two teams matched up 3 times last year, Stan, and Heritage got all 3 of them. Actually, Heritage has a 10-game winning streak in this rivalry. Wow. The boys, on the other hand, William Blount has a 14-game win streak. We'll talk about that one later. But, yeah, dates back. William Blount's last win was in 2019 when we swept them. Carter, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Heritage always seems to put out a great team, guys. And especially these past few years, it's been pretty ridiculous with the talent over there. So, but I believe the talent gap might be closing as Coach Kallenberg has got these girls rolling.
Yeah, last year's 3 games weren't very. I think there was a 19-point game was the lowest deficit we had. I expect it to be inside of that tonight with this. We'll take another 1-minute break, come back with probably the national anthem, or they'll be talking about the players and who they'll be representing tonight in the cancer awareness game. We'll take a 1-minute break. All right, we're back here with the Heartland Roofing pregame report. Tonight, we'll get started with the starting lineups. But I think they're going to talk about the cancer stuff. It's hard to get Tyler's mic.
We'll go ahead and mention, Robbie, that Heritage will be without Jay Coker, and she has broken.
Yeah, I saw her with a cast on her left arm.
Maybe a forearm or something. She about a week and a half ago.
I think it was the back of this hand.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But I saw that the cast went all the way down.
I thought somebody told me it was a forearm. So anyway, regardless, she'll be out. And I think William Blount might be back to full speed.
They're going to say a prayer here.
Thank you.
Moment of silence here.
And now we will read both Hoops for Hope's lineups. First for Heritage, Aaliyah Smith, in honor of her aunt Paula Dirrell.
Just let Tyler talk
Alicia
through
Bird,
this.
in memory of her grandmother, Alicia Carpenter. Natalie Bird, in memory of her grandmother, Dawn Bird. Carson Swaney, in memory of her dad, Jason Swaney. Isabella Hutzel, in honor of her grandfather, Danny Hutzel. Jay Coker, in honor of her grandmother, Sherry McCauley. Addie Doyle, in memory of her grandfather, Truman Doyle. Katie Graves, in memory of her grandmother, Velma Graves. Chloe Heath, in honor of her cousin, Jennifer Ray. Faith Morris, in honor of a family friend, Tanya Dodd. Kinley Coker, in honor of her grandmother, Kay French. Emma Carswell, in memory of her grandfather, Fred Carswell. And Olivia Boyce, in memory of her grandmother, Teresa Loveday. Coaching in honor and memory of Rick Howard, in memory of his mother, Pauline Howard. Carly Rosillo, in memory of her grandmother, Becky Wells. Kirsten Potenza, in honor of her grandmother, Eileen Wozniak. And now for William Blount. Natalie Eckerton, in memory of Wanda Barnes. Izzy Kidd, in memory of Chris Hauser. Charlie Scarlett, in memory of Charlene Scarlett. Chloe Russell, in honor of Jerry and Nell Tipton. Caitlin Husband, in honor of Sandra Johnson and memory of Jim Husband. Eliza Hicks, in memory of John Curtis. Taylor Roll, in honor of Parker Pass. Cassie Sweat, in honor of Richard Miera. Savannah Darnell, in memory of Kayla Watts. Allie Everett, in honor of Jenny Johnston and Kathy Porter. Sarah Yarnell, in memory of Joyce Davis. Coaching in honor will be head coach Jason Kallenberg, in memory of Steve Trimnell and Kayla Tilley, in honor of Pat Jennings and Dale Jenkins. Bryson Green, in memory of Pamela Sinnen. Kenzie Wilburn, in honor of Mike Serrat. Troy Provo Heron, in honor of Ed Sikawi. And Ellie Donald, in honor of Vicki Donald. Thank you.
As you hear Tyler wrap it up there, Stan, cancer's touched a lot of people.
Yep.
And
you know that as well as anybody. This gym. I saw Savannah Darnell.
Yeah, playing in honor of Kayla. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, huh? Well, that's awesome.
Number 1, Aaliyah Smith.
So here's the starting unit lineups.
Number 11, Carson
Swaney, Smith, Swaney, Doyle.
Number 24, Katie Graves. And number 30, Chloe Heath.
For all your landscaping needs, give them a call, 777-1755. Starting lineup for your 5 and 3 Lady Governors. Freshman, number 24, Allie Everett. Number 14, Eliza Hicks getting back-to-back starts. Number 3, junior Charlize Scarlett. Number 20, Savannah Darnell. And the senior captain, Chloe Russell. They're coached by head coach Jason Kallenberg, assistant Bryson Green. And Stan, this Anywhere Movers tip by a veteran crew tonight. Wes Sperling, McCurry, and Craig Price. Should be a dandy of a ball game. All your moving needs, give Alvin and Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Heritage will be in their Columbia blue with white trim. William Blount, white with blue, navy blue lettering. It is tipped up and controlled by Chloe Heath in the Heritage Lady Mountaineers. Here's Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. As the pass comes into Graves, the freshman.
Man-to-man.
Straight up man-to-man for William Blount as
Charge.
Swaney gets to the rack. Offensive foul. Foul number 1 on Carson Swaney. So.
And guess who took it, guys? Chloe Russell.
Not surprised there. As William Blount will get the turnover. The benefit of the charge. Of course, Heritage will be playing straight up, aggressive man-to-man defense.
William Blount was aggressive man-to-man there.
As Darnell
It's a hand check.
gets to the rack, blocked.
We're going to call the
By
body.
Chloe Russell, and then a block.
No, I think it's on Price. No, you're right, Stan.
I mean, not Chloe Russell, Chloe Heath.
Oh, yeah, Chloe Heath.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I said Chloe Russell. I meant Chloe Heath, but Rick Howard is not happy at all about that.
Unless there was some body contact underneath. I kind of agree with him.
And Darnell knocks the first one down.
So quick 2 fouls already against the Mountaineers, and that's one way William Blount can do damage.
And 2 of their better offensive players, Robbie, Swaney and Heath.
Yeah, if they get another quick one, he might have to put him on the bench for the end of for the whole first quarter.
Darnell 2 for 2 from the line there.
One thing you'll notice about Heritage, Swaney is now the point guard on this team.
And Heath misses a turnaround jumper, gets a rebound, puts it back up, misses it again. The second shot, no good. Rebound by Smith, kicks it out to Graves for a 3-ball, good. So William Blount gives up 2 offensive rebounds right there, and it results in a 3.
Yeah, boxed out pretty well, just didn't go for the ball.
I thought one of them might have been over the back.
It's pretty close on Russell.
First quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by Murphy Bobcat, your extra effort excavator. Here's an easy layup.
And no good. Rebound by Doyle. Well, actually, William Blount's going to get it as Russell out-gridded her, gets it to Hicks. Here goes Scarlett with a big 3-ball. No good. But Eliza Hicks is going to run it back down for William Blount. So Blount getting to the board. Then a turnover. Smith gets it for Heritage. She wants to run. Good job by Scarlett to cut her off. And they'll reverse it.
Tell you, Chloe Heath has had some really big games against William Blount.
Yeah. As Carson Swaney hits the baseline jumper to put Heritage up 5-2. Russell wants to penetrate. He's going to get to the rack, lay it up, no good. Rebound by Heath.
Gotta finish.
Good look, just too strong off the backboard.
And in front court are the Lady Mountaineers. 5:47 to go in the opening quarter. Nice crowd already here for the girls contest. It will get bigger as the night goes along. As Smith misses the layup, rebound Darnell comes out of there with it. Smith and Russell hit the floor. Smith loses her shoe.
There's a foul.
And there's a foul.
That's going to be on
Graves, I believe.
Well, one of the girls in the backcourt hooked. Not sure which one it was.
Smith.
Both hit the ground.
Yeah, Smith and Russell. I like that they let it go. 3 fouls, though, on the Mountaineers.
As Chloe Russell catches it. Russell kicks it out to Hicks. Hicks is going to penetrate, kicks it over to Darnell, who's going to get to the rack, lay it up, swatted away by Heath. Here comes Swaney in front court. Up and under, good.
That would have been her second charge. They didn't call it. Good body control by the junior.
She was able to weave through 2 people there, and Heritage is up 7-2.
Stan, it feels like as soon as we make our dribble, they put their hands on us. It's every time. As soon as we get by them, they put their hands on us.
Here comes a big 3-ball, no good. Good box out by Charlize.
Am I making this up?
We'll see
I mean,
here.
every penetration I've seen, it goes to immediate hand check.
As Charlize with a long three, no good, it's long, and there's Heath to board it for Heritage. They lead 7-2 early on.
And now that they've called 3 quick fouls, it's like they want to swallow the whistle.
And shot no good by Doyle, rebound by Smith, no good. Then we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Heritage coming over the back.
22, that's her Doyle's first, team fourth.
So everybody has one on the court except, let's see, who here just checked
Smith,
in.
Aaliyah
Smith, but then they just had a sub in right here. I believe it is Faith Morris, another freshman that has checked in. So Rick Howard has 2 freshmen on the board, or on the floor at this time. As Blount about turns it over. Scarlett gets it, gives to Hicks. Nice move by Hicks. Lay it up and lay it in.
Just step through the defenders with a shimmy.
So Eliza Hicks, a really good game the other night.
She's a tremendous athlete.
I guess that was last Friday night. No, it was last Tuesday night.
Tuesday when she shut down the girl from Min County.
So 7-4 your score. Heath gets to the lane, shot and good.
Good concentration there by Heath as she got body checked by Everett. She'll go for the old-fashioned three-point play.
First foul of the game against the Lady Govs goes to Allie Everett.
Heath makes the three-point play.
Oh.
And then almost a turnover. And this is a patented Heritage High School press right here. Now they're going to get out of it. 10-4 your score. I would have thought they stayed in it on the dead ball, but maybe it's because it was an inbounds on the side.
Angle.
Darnell gets a lane and shoots it wildly over the backboard.
Another block shot.
I thought that was supposed to be a violation. It went over. Regardless, Heath gets it. And then a three-point shot by Morris, the freshman, puts them up 13-4. Here comes Scarlett. Nice feed down low to Everett. She gets her shot blocked.
So Heritage has made 3 3-pointers and 1 3-point, or 2 3-pointers and 1 3-point and 1 play.
And I think Heath already has two blocks. Is checking in now for Heritage is Coker.
Would have been 3, but they called a foul. That was better defense without using their hands.
So Heath and Everett are going to get tied up. It's going to stay with William Blount. So Coker, Robbie, is also a freshman.
Yeah, that's the younger sister.
Yeah, Kinley. So she is in for Graves. The other, so they still got 2 freshmen on the floor with Coker and Morris. So a nice freshman class for Rick Howard.
Yeah, and looking at this roster, guys, they've only got 1 senior as well. So a lot of juniors, but
stolen by Swaney. She's going to go all the way, shoot the layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds, I thought, off Heath.
Oh, watching.
Referees say no.
Craig Price was right there.
Well, he's on the other opposite block. I think West would have been the one with the best angle right here.
And then Swaney gets it, thought about a 3, kicks it all the way around to Coker. Not Coker. He gives it to Heath. Heath shoots the layup, no good.
Smoked it.
Morris is who I meant to say, not Coker. Russell penetrates in trouble, gets Hicks.
Body.
Rule, who has checked in for William Blount, draws the foul, this time from Morris.
So 5, we're in the bonus now, but Heritage has done a good job of spreading out the fouls.
Yeah.
5 different girls.
Taylor Rule with the free toss is good. And more substitutions coming in for Rick Howard.
It looks to be Doyle and number 44, that is Boyce.
And then also Alicia Bird.
Yeah.
Number 4 has checked in. So
I think Boyce is just a sophomore, right?
And Bird is too. So no, Boyce is a junior.
Okay. Oh, that's backcourt.
That's backcourt.
She jumped from the backcourt.
Yeah.
As William Blount Guarded closely there, or it's Heritage, excuse me. Morris on the baseline, good. Faith Morris. So 15-6, Blount down by 9 early on here. Russell at the elbow.
Turn and go.
He's going to settle for the outside shot and drain it.
Get her first bucket.
As Boyce didn't get out on her, respecting the drive, and Russell made her pay. Blount guarding here as
Zone.
they're in a zone now, aren't they? And shot inside, miss. William Blount rebounds it. Here comes Russell. Russell's got a lane. She's going to kick it to Scarlett for a big 3-ball. No good. Russell and
Jump ball.
Coker are going to tie up alternate possession Heritage.
0 for 3 on the 3 balls are the Lady Govs. A couple of those, and we're right there with them, Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird to see is William Blount's been hitting those consistently all game too. Still a lot of game left, or all year I should say. Still a lot of game left.
Chloe might have had a better angle that time to the basket to go. A lot of times she goes straight on Robbie, and it's hard for her to get it
And
on the side.
And also being in the bonus, I was thinking attack also.
45 seconds to go in the period.
She won.
Coker gets it over to Bird. Bird to Morris. Morris in the corner to Boyce. Boyce walks, didn't call it. Instead, they get a 3-ball to Coker. Air ball. Ball's on the floor, going to be tied up. It'll be William Blount's ball with 27.9 remaining in the period.
Caitlin Husband set to check in. She'll check in for Chloe Russell.
Some very questionable footwork.
As Husband, her first action here.
Hicks will check in for Everett. So with just under 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Caitlin been playing well as of lately for William Blount.
She gets a clean look. She'll dagger that 3.
Blount runs their offense.
Too much standing.
Darnell almost loses it, but picked up by Rule. Taylor penetrates around, gives it to Charlize. Scarlett's going to go, lay it up, no good, but rebound by Husband, and she gets hammered going back up.
Taking Boyce on this one.
It is.
So her first, team 6th.
So they got 6 fouls with 6 different girls, right? Robbie?
Yep.
Husband knocks the free toss down.
Guess you can call that distributing the wealth, guys.
Rick Howard's going to get some offensive power back in as he gets Swaney and Heath back in with 6.3 to go.
See if we pick up some token pressure.
Nice rotation by Husband on that. That's good. They're not, Robbie. Actually, the Hicks is going to pick up about half court.
Got
for
foul to
Swaney.
give.
It'll be go Swaney all the way in, lays it up and good. So
Foul to give, and we didn't use it.
had 3 fouls to give. Quarter comes to a close. At the end of 1, it's Heritage 17, William Blount 10. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on Voice of Champions. Second quarter action here at the Marv on William Blount High School. 17-10 your score. Heritage leads William Blount. Morris brings it in. And Rule blocks her shot, but Morris is able to pick her back up. Give to Heath. Good shot take by Heath.
Hicks blocked it. 2 blocks for the Lady Govs.
Hicks blocks Heath down low. Great move by Chloe Heath. Only for Hicks to block it underneath.
Somebody went flying by on the head fake.
As
Look at this
Darnell.
hand. Is that not a hand check the whole way when she's trying to turn?
Hicks picks it up.
Yep.
Darnell goes through traffic, draws a foul.
It's every possession.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Rob.
Like, they're instantly putting their hands to stop us from the penetration. It's like they almost are forcing the referees to call the fouls, and once they called so many, they don't want to call the fouls.
Bird, well, that's kind of the way they play. I mean, Bird, that was a foul,
Yeah,
shooting.
no call.
Bird picked up the foul, goes out. Here comes Swaney. Swaney shot no good. Rebound underneath is a battle, and somehow Heritage comes out with it. Shot no good again. Put back up by Morris. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out for Swaney for the 3-ball. No good again. Morris is able to control it again to Swaney.
Morris has 5 offensive rebounds.
Swaney's going to lay it up and in.
Yeah, that's something the Lady Govs have struggled with all year, trying to box out and get boards.
Stan, you said Bird got a foul?
I thought that
Stolen
last one was
away.
Alicia Bird, number 4. And there's a steal and layup by Graves, or Morris.
Yeah.
Quick run here by Heritage. Puts the lead up to double digits.
Blount down by 11. And Rule gets it across. Then her ball's deflected. Able to get it back to Charlize Scarlett. Scarlett's almost fouled, but instead tipped away. Here comes a layup by Swaney, blocked away by Rule. So Blount getting in on the SWAT party.
Too many turnovers.
And they're going to bring in Russell for ball control here.
I agree.
I believe Izzy Kidd is set to check in too.
Too many turnovers, Robbie, but also too many offensive boards.
Quick 3-ball.
Swaney misses the long 3, rebound by Hicks. One will hold it up and bring it across. Charlize will fire a long one, no good. And there's Chloe Heath on the backside. Heritage wants to push it to Morris. 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Heath. She's got to be approaching 10 rebounds already. Scarlett penetrates in. Offensive foul number 2 as Chloe Russell's there to take it.
It's our second. We're not even 3 minutes into the second quarter.
With an 11-point lead, he'll get her out. Team second, her second in the second quarter.
I thought that was a pretty good call right there on that one. I thought she was set.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer.
Coach Howard liked it, but
no, he's upset with Carson, I think. No, you're right.
He's giving West the business. And so, anyway, Darnell, Heritage gets it back. Nice, no pass fake. I thought she might have walked with it, but didn't call it. Anyway, 34, who's checked in for Heritage as well. Carswell, yeah. Carswell gives it down low to Heath. Heath, nice post move, air balls, and then a push from behind on Russell.
Her team first of the second quarter.
Against Graves.
Foul on Russell, her first, team's first.
Ball comes in to Morris up top. Morris pull up the 3 shot, no good. Rebound, long rebound. Carswell, actually Russell gets it.
Chloe hit her in the shoulder. I think that's what Coach Howard wanted this time.
As Scarlett tries to go on the baseline, makes a turnover. Heath, right to Heath.
Good job of cutting off the baseline.
Heath thought about a 3. She can shoot it from out there now. A step back 3, drains it. So you got to respect the big girl, Robbie. She's got some.
Yeah, she does. 6 foot and she can do all that.
Izzy Kidd penetrates against the freshman Graves and gets down into no man's land and able to actually lose it out of bounds. 2 possessions in a row. We
went down the baseline.
Yeah, and Heritage has done a really good job of cutting off the baseline, keeping us from dishing it out to the corner. So have a quick timeout.
William Blount calls this timeout, brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor, where you get your life forces switched on with Dr. Evan Butcher. 30-second break.
We are back here after the timeout. Russell gets it, puts it up on the glass, no good. Rebound by Heath. 4:20 to go. Blount has not scored in this quarter. And there's a wide open shot made by Coker. And Heritage is on 9-0 to start this quarter. Russell penetrates in, no foul, and out of bounds. Touch last by Chloe Heath. I thought that was a pretty good no call.
It's 11-0 if you go back to Swaney's layup at the buzzer.
Right, that's true, right, Robbie. Good point. Russell gives to Scarlett. Scarlett penetrates in, gives to Darnell. Darnell's going to square up a 3 ball short. Right on, but just short.
Yeah, and that seemed to be what's happened all night so far. Looked good, just too long, too short.
And another wide open 3 on the other end by Smith. She drains it.
We had 11 threes the other night.
So
maybe 12 in the McMinn County game. We got none so far.
14-0 run from the last play of the first quarter to 3:22 to go here before half. So almost 5 minutes without scoring. Almost a turnover as Darnell's able to get it. Gets it back to Husband. She draws a foul, I think from Smith or Coker. We'll check it. It's going to be on Coker. It's Kinley Coker, the freshman.
Team third, her first. Husband back to the line. She's 2 for 2.
I see Jake Jones in the house tonight from the Blount County Schools District Office. First toss is good. That breaks the 14-0 stretch. Second one, good. So Husband's 4 for 4, is she not, Robbie?
Yeah, William Blount 8 for 8.
So they have 2 field goals.
Yes.
Allie Everett's going to check in here. She'll check in for Husband. Hicks also set to check in for the Lady Govs.
Swaney walks it up against William Blount's zone now. And they get a screen. Swaney's nice shot, no good.
Oh my goodness.
Rebound, Everett and Coker tie up. Alternate possession to William Blount.
Hicks will check in for Izzy Kidd.
Everett and Darnell ran into each other. They're fighting over the ball.
William Blount gets it anyway. They just lose the arrow. So walking it up is Charlize Scarlett for William Blount. She picks her dribble up, in trouble. Everett comes to help. Gives to Hicks. Hicks spinning, makes a pretty good move. Doesn't finish it though.
Good D by Heritage.
Natalie Bird has checked in. Swaney pulls up 3, good.
Heritage hasn't had a problem with the 3 balls. 5 of them.
They're up 20. Darnell dribbles out front. Back door is going to come to Russell. Touched last.
I think they're going to say off of Coker.
Number 44, I think. Boyce.
Yeah, either way, I thought it was off Chloe.
I do too. I think Boyce touched it, but I think Chloe touched it last. But Blount needs all the help they can get at this point. Down 20. 1:55 to go.
Hicks was in the wrong spot. I think she was supposed to be screening.
As Charlize goes through there, and then a tie-up as Hicks gets on the floor for it, and it's going to go to alternate possession back to Heritage this time with 1:45 remaining.
Doyle's going to check in here. She'll check in for Aaliyah Smith. As the Mountaineers are up 20, 32-12 with a minute and a half remaining here in the half.
Pass is
stolen by
tipped around, picked up by Darnell for William Blount. William Blount wants to run. Darnell is going to get a blocking foul called, and I thought that was a good call as
I'm not sure what they wanted.
Hicks was moving, not Hicks, Coker was moving sideways.
Yeah, she wasn't set.
It wasn't in a legal guarding position.
So she comes out.
And the foul's on the floor.
Well, I agree with that too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, she was shooting.
All right. Scarlett picks her dribble up, gives over to Kidd. 1:15 to go. Hands it to Darnell. Darnell's going to square up a big 3 ball. Too long.
Can't buy a bucket from behind the
Hicks
perimeter.
battles. Hicks rebounds. Here comes Darnell. Thought about another one. This time she's going to drive, lay it up, lay it in. Little floater from front of the rim.
Her first bucket, 4 points for Savannah.
So Blount finally breaks the field goal ice. I think that's their first field goal of the half, or the quarter.
Yeah.
As Boyce gets it, they kick it back to Carswell. He's going to dribble over Morris, back to Carswell. To Morris. As they kick it down in the corner to Natalie Bird, but right there on the second chance point, scores. William Blount just getting killed on the glass.
She may have 9 points, 9 rebounds. Was that Morris?
Morris,
yeah.
yes. As Darnell has it, 18 seconds to go in the half. Blount down by 20. Darnell thought about a 3, got Morris to commit, blows by everybody, but blows the layup as well, and then we're going to get a tie-up. This time, I think it'll stay with William Blount with 7.3.
It will. Heath set the check in. She'll check in here for Boyce.
So they thinking if they get the ball back again, have some offense. Kidd gives to Charlize. Scarlett dribbles in. 1 second. They're going to have to get a shot off. They can't. And the half comes to a close. So 34-14. It's been all Heritage.
4-point quarter.
17-4, right?
Yep.
It's been all Heritage in this one. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with halftime stats right here on GovNation Network and Voice of Champions. Welcome to the Heartland Roofing halftime show, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau and a 5-star rating on Google. Give Nate a call, and you see the number there on the screen for free inspections or estimates. And we appreciate Heartland Roofing. And we'll move right into the stats with Stan, Robbie, and that is brought to you by Tim Tipton. Tim Tipton Realty. Tim's an experienced realtor here in this area. Been doing it a long time. He takes care of any need you need. You see both his numbers, his office, and his cell phone number on there. And Robbie, you have the stats in this first half bloodbath for William Blount.
Thank you. As I don't know about y'all, but the background music is super loud.
I don't know why.
In my earphone. Leading scores for William Blount, 4 points apiece for for Kaylin Husband and Savannah Darnell. Then 2 points came for Chloe Russell, Eliza Hicks, and Taylor Rule. That's a total of 14. No first half three-pointers for a team that made 11 or 12 Tuesday night here in the same gym. A little bit different opponent, I understand.
Yeah, I think defensively a little bit more pressure on the ball. They've had some good looks, just missed them. But
if they're going to get back in this game, they got to make some threes. Leading scorers for Heritage were Swaney and Faith Morris. They each had 9. 6 points came from Chloe Heath. 3 points by Aaliyah Smith and Katie Graves. Then 2 points came for Kinley Coker. They have 34 first half points. They lead the Lady Govs 34-14. And it looks like we'll take another couple-minute break, come back with more from Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium, Bill Wallace Court, as the Lady Govs trail 34-14. 2-minute break.
Back at William Blount High School halftime show, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Be sure to give Nate a call for free estimates and free inspection as well. Well, guys, William Blount's got to find some offense somewhere at the halftime.
Yeah, and like I was saying, I think the three-point line, if you don't make no threes, you're not going to win this game.
Yeah.
And right now, the size that Heritage, like you say, look at Carson Swaney out there. She's about, 5'11", 6 foot. She's a point guard for them this year. And then you got Heath. You know, the sizes create problems. If you remember 2 weeks ago, is it Campbell County? I can't remember. One of those teams kept giving us fits.
Yes, it was Campbell County. They played the zone, and they were
the size. So far, we found the kryptonite for these Lady Govs. If we can get out and run and get our shots, we can play with anybody. But the teams with size, have created problems for us.
Yeah.
And, oh, sorry, Carter, but I believe also the teams that are more physical with William Blount.
Right, and that's the thing that these girls are continuing to grow and learn how to get that physicality.
Yeah, the bottom line is you got to knock down shots, especially on the perimeter with how big Heritage is inside and on the outside, really. But the shots have been there on the perimeter. We're just not knocking them down. We got to find a way to buy a basket.
So Heritage has returned to the court. William Blount has it. And you may have saw on the stream as Heritage went to the locker room. Rick Howard had a conversation with the officials under what is now their basket as he went into the locker room down there. It was just brief, wasn't heated or anything, but I think he was questioning maybe a couple of the fouls. And then everybody went on their way, which is good. We need no ejections tonight, Robbie.
Yeah, I agree.
William Blount coming off an ejection last week. Coach Wendell will not be available tonight, nor will he be next Tuesday night on the road at Campbell County. We will not have that game. However, fans in the stand, right, will be available probably.
Yeah,
yes,
hopefully.
and it more than likely will be streamed on
Our
GovNation
website.
Network.
So you may be able to you probably will be able to see that. We'll thank Jeff Bird for doing that and be able to get those road games. You can follow the Gov. It's a long ways to go to Campbell County.
You see that cast on Jay right here. I don't know if Brad can get a shot of it.
He got it early. He got it early in the.
It covers all the way down to her pinky, so I
Yeah.
think it has something to do with the hand and wrist, maybe.
Well, regardless, unfortunate break for her, but she will be back before the season's over, so that's good because she is a senior. So you'd hate to see her senior season, but they don't need her tonight.
Nope.
As
right now they're off to a hot start. Let's see these first 4 minutes, stay and see if the Lady Govs can cut into this thing, get it, maybe a 6, cut into it by 6 or 7, and then just, try to chip away at it.
looks like both teams are going back with who they started.
1-2-2 for William Blount.
So Aaliyah Smith runs the point. Swaney comes up and gets it. They get Chloe Heath right at the foul line. Turn around, good.
And you don't want her putting that shot up, as this one's going to be tipped out of bounds. Possession will stay with William Blount.
Yeah. Heath. This team, this Heritage team, Robbie, can make a deep run, probably all the way to Murfreesboro in 3A.
Yes, I agree. I mean, we saw that district last year that they're playing in. I think Lenore City went like 29-2.
Maybe went to the sub-state, right?
Yeah.
Region or section.
Well, so didn't have a fight.
They had
or
to
something?
fight with Fulton at Austin East.
So I don't know how strong that district is, but I would say Heritage would be the odds-on favorite to win it.
Well, they'll win the district, yeah, and they probably might win the region, I would think, too, also, Robbie. So it's going to come down now. They will get matched against
3A.
The sub-state, be like Upperman or Jackson County, which is pretty good teams down there. So the sectional game could be a little bit of a problem, but.
And they made it to the 4A sectional last year.
Last year they did, got beat by Sevier County.
Oh,
As Russell draws a foul from Doyle. So Russell will be at the line for 2 tosses.
Yeah, and the thing about this Heritage team, guys, is they're only going to get scarier. They've only got one senior, that being Jay Cochran. She's not playing tonight. So these girls are going to have another year of experience under their belt and be very senior-heavy
Think about the point guard at Farragut. They had J.C. Newbert. They had her, and she transferred to Farragut. So she's putting up really good numbers for Farragut. Although Farragut,
And misses them both. Doyle can't handle it. I thought Hicks tipped it out. I guess not. So Scarlett will get it. So Coker, and it probably was off of Heritage, but Hicks might have been over the back. As Bogle's going to come into Russell. Russell's going to penetrate in, lay it up, no good. Rebound, another rebound for Heath. Goes over to Smith. Smith runs it up. Nice pass to Swaney just in time. Swaney misses it open. Ellie Everett with the rebound. Gives it out to Russell. Russell pushes it up. Here comes Scarlett with the 3 ball. Good.
There it is.
Finally, William Blount hits a 3-pointer.
This one brought to you by Blount Partnership, where careers and education come together. The first one of the night.
So 36-17.
And Charlize's first bucket, the first point of the night.
Heath kicks it back out. This time it's to Graves. Shot long, no good. Rebound.
Chloe.
Russell.
Has Everett that tipped it over to her.
So good job by Allie to keep it alive underneath there, and Russell runs it down. Gives to Scarlett. Scarlett picks her dribble up. Gives to Russell. They're kicking it back out to Hicks. Hicks going to penetrate in.
Nice.
Kicks it out to Darnell for a 3. Good.
Wow.
Back to back.
The equalizer in basketball, guys. Savannah Darnell with the Blount Partnership 3 ball.
The net got caught. They blew the whistle. I think Heritage thought Rick Howard had called timeout. They were running over to him.
If we hit another one, he'll be calling timeout.
5:43 to go. Blount with back-to-back threes, down 16. They trailed by 22. The biggest lead. They get it into Heath, deflected back to Smith. Smith kicks it back to Heath. Heath in the middle,
Missed it.
No good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. No good again. Rebound saved. It goes as people crash in the corner, and I believe Hick or Rule may be hurt.
Her right ankle doesn't look like she's putting any pressure on it.
It's two
Now she's up.
Lady Mountaineers, and
Foul on Charlize, I believe.
I don't think it was there a foul?
Yeah, they ended up calling a foul on the drive.
I thought they were just stopping it for the injury, which I couldn't figure out. They usually don't do that unless somebody's seriously hurt. So it will be Heritage basketball. Smith will tip the inbounds to Coker. Coker in the lane, shot no good. Rebound by Everett. She gets over to Rule. Rule wants to run with it, gets into the lane, almost loses it. Gets it out to Hicks. Scarlett to Darnell. Back to Scarlett. Everett sets a pick. Over to Hicks. Hicks is going to penetrate.
There we go.
Gets it to Rule in the corner. No good. That was a shot they thought maybe would have been good. Great box out by Swaney. Swaney wants to penetrate all the way to the basket.
Blocked by Everett. Rebounded by Everett.
Gives over to Rule. Here comes William Blount.
Here we go.
Scarlett penetrates in, gives to Hicks. Hicks to Darnell, thought about a 3. And William Blount goes around the horn. They're going to set it up. Not a very good pass that time, but fortunately for William Blount.
Yeah, Allie didn't get completely set up for the post up.
So Blount gets to keep it though.
Got a look.
Scarlett is going to penetrate. Let off the glass, good. So Charlize with the basket. The drive in the basket.
4 minutes. I asked to get it down to 14. They've done that. Timeout. And the Heritage Lady Mountaineers. This timeout brought to you by South Park Storage and Penske Truck Rentals at the end of William Blount Drive and 411 South. It's 36-22. We'll take a 30-second break.
All right, back at William Blount High School.
Oh, Swaney.
After the timeout, Swaney comes up and hits a dagger 3.
Still got to get it over.
And Blount's in trouble. They finally get it over.
There it is.
Charlize is going to try to match, and she does.
String in the net. Our third Blount Partnership 3 ball this quarter. And Rick Howard's going to get Smith right back in.
So Blount, they'll trade 3s right there, and out comes, is that Morris that came out? I believe.
Yes.
No. Is it Morris or
it was Morris.
Graves?
It was Morris, 32.
Morris, 32.
Okay.
As Smith is going to penetrate in, lay it off the glass. Good.
Wow. That's a strong, nice finish.
41-25 with 3:25 to go. Darnell gives to Rule. Rule tries to bounce pass it to her. Too close for that.
Well,
Swaney picks it up, misses the shot, but rebound by Coker, and then a foul draw by Hicks.
Swaney shuffled her feet when she came to her jump stop.
Rule picked up the foul.
Kidd set to check in here for William Blount.
Team's second foul of the third quarter. First foul for Taylor.
Coker's first shot is good as Kidd will check in for Roll. Husband also set to check in. She will check in for Everett.
William Blount down 17. 18. They've been down as much as 22. Full court press. They'll trap one time right there. Scarlett loses it out of bounds, turnover. So that's what they do, Robbie. They try to get you to throw it the corner, and then they run for that aggressive trap.
You got to be quick back to the inbounder.
Too much space.
And Chloe Heath just buries it. We got to fix these nets, guys.
It's awful. Not sure.
How much does a net cost? I'll order them. I'll pay for them.
Got to get it back in.
There's the place you don't want to be, and then a timeout. Jason Kallenberg bails them out of another turnover.
This timeout brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your local independent insurance agency. Give them a call. We'll take a 30-second break.
Back at William Blount, they're down 21. Russell catches it. She's in trouble, needs some help. Actually goes behind her back
and then loses it.
She about got tripped, about fell. She saved
Here
her
comes
balance.
Smith, going to go all the way to the rack, lay it up and one. If Darnell never could get in front of her. And out of position, draws the foul.
Savannah's first, team third.
So a 23-point game with 2:42 to go. 24-point game, biggest lead of the night for the Lady Mountaineers. This Kidd gets it across for William Blount. Scarlett to Darnell. Darnell's going to go to the rack, lay it up, no good.
Poked out of bounds off of Husband.
2:24 to go. Don't go anywhere after this contest. We'll have the boys' game coming up. The Kevin Wendell less.
Yeah, Kevin will be tuned in tonight.
So we'll have to be careful, not criticize the coaching. Well, I guess we could criticize the coaching. He's not coaching. But don't criticize his assistants. As Swaney fires a long three, no good, but there's Smith to clean up. And they end up throwing it out of bounds, but 2 minutes to go. I would like to see the statistics at the end of this game to see what the discrepancy is on rebounding. And, of course, how many turnovers William Blount has.
Yeah.
It's a lot. As Darnell catches the run out, nice move as Smith runs by her, but she can't finish. But Everett runs the court, gets the rebound, gives to Kidd. And Kidd turns it over. Wow. Coker picks it up.
Chloe was right wide open on the trail.
And we're going to get a grab here either by Scarlett or Kidd.
They're going to call it on Kidd.
Team fourth.
Rob?
So one more, they're in the bonus. Yes,
I know
sir.
you've been watching the
NBA in-season tournament.
What do you think?
About the tournament? Oh, it's great.
Yeah, because the Lakers are in the finals.
Well, it also adds
I think
something
it just
to
added
November
a little
games.
something to it, yeah. And
Everyone always talks about how November games are pointless.
This is
So-
December.
Well, November into December.
Yeah. As Heath, turnaround jumper, no good. Well, I don't like it because my Celtics got eliminated in the first round.
now, it does. It does add a little fun to this pre-Christmas stuff.
And there's a foul called on Smith. Of course, Robbie, now there's a big prize on the line, right?
500 each.
That's what I thought. For the winning team.
500,000 each.
The winning team, 500,000 each player, not each team. Each player on the winning team.
And I know that they're trying to do something else with it maybe next year, an added incentive. Not sure what that'll be yet. But yeah, it definitely makes the regular season more interesting.
Well, what I found funny is that people were like, well, some of them weren't even really trying. It didn't look like it. I mean, I think all these people, I don't know why they wouldn't be trying. I noticed there's a throwaway. And I noticed some of the players didn't, they would rest on the Monday or Wednesday game, but they played on the Tuesday and Friday game. So I'm like, they were trying to win.
Yeah. Well, I think they need to do something for even like the teams that didn't make it. I mean, I don't like all this playing.
Yeah, now there's games Monday, Wednesday, and like, well, how could you ever know your schedule?
You don't. That's what they matched them up. So, I mean, it's just like, because they're in, I don't know. That part I think they're going to have to work on or something. Anyway, regardless, rebound by Everett. Gets it to Charlize for a big three ball. That's what, the fourth one of the quarter for the Lady Governors?
And a fourth net stoppage. Also with that, Stan, like they were saying, coming down that last night because of point differential.
Yes.
There was going to be some foul.
Well, the Celtics.
They were going to foul and continue the game, just keep trying to build your lead, foul, make them miss free throws, and then shoot. There was a way that you were trying to come down to the point differential.
The Celtics basically have to let their starters in against the Bulls in a blowout game to try, and that's how they got in.
To make sure they won by enough, yeah. This timeout on the floor as they were trapped, brought to you by Blevins Realty Group, making buyers and sellers happy. So we'll keep it here as Heritage's lead is 21 here late in the third.
Being as much as 24. It's been pretty much all Heritage if you're joining us late, as they jumped on William Blount 17-10 at the end of one period. Big second period, 17-4, and then they've outscored William Blount, well, it's about even this quarter, hasn't it, Robbie? 15-14 Heritage, so as the pass comes in and they lose it out of bounds. 12.6 to go, they'll stay with Heritage.
Yeah, luckily no foul there because it could have put them into the free throw line.
As Swaney is double teamed, gets it to Heath. Heath over to Bird. Bird's shot no good. It's going to go.
Got a chance. Go, Taylor, go.
It's Rule could go all the way, lay it up, and Heath with a block or a foul. I think they're going to call a foul. And that'll be a two-shotter.
It's on number 4.
Oh, on number 4?
Bird.
Was she from behind?
I think Heath got it clean. Maybe she was underneath.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we'll take it. We can get this point right here and win the quarter.
Rule back at the line for the second toss. No good. And Heath rebounds and the quarter comes to a close. So at 3 in the books here in the girls contest, Heritage leads 49-29. Back, fourth quarter action for William Blount and Heritage girls. Boys contest to follow here as Heritage gets the basketball to start the fourth, and Chloe Heath drains one from the corner. Robbie,
That's
what's
her
she got?
third three of the night, and she has 14 points.
14 points on the night.
I believe she's the leading scorer.
As
Her and Swaney both have 14.
Russell, ball's deflected out of bounds by Swaney. It will stay with William Blount. 7:26 to go. Big college basketball game tomorrow, Robbie.
Yeah, noon tip-off.
Illinois and Tennessee, two top 25 teams, two top 20 teams, really. And Scarlett gets free for a long three, no good. Rebound by Graves in the corner.
Fourth quarter three-pointers will be brought to you by the Party Zone at the Roll Arena.
Yeah, that game is a sellout tomorrow, as there's going to be a block foul on Russell.
Dang, I thought she was there.
So Tennessee has probably played one of the toughest schedules in the country.
I wouldn't say it's one of them. I'd say it is the toughest schedule.
Well, it's not ranked number one. It's number 8 right now, but we'll see where it is at the end of the year. But
there's an air ball.
And then, but more offensive rebounding by the Lady Mountaineers.
Two more.
And as Heath gets it, she's going to penetrate. Stolen by Husband.
Nice hands.
As 6:48 to go. Tennessee's not fared well against all those top 10 teams, as they're 0-3 against the top 10. Shot no good.
They did have a good win at Wisconsin. I saw they beat somebody last week.
They are playing really well. They beat Marquette last week, and then they beat Michigan. They went into Michigan State and beat them on Tuesday night. So
that's looking like a good win.
That is going to be a good win for them on their resume. But there's a long three-pointer by Swaney, no good. Thought Heath came over the back. Oh, you got to call either over the back or
out of bounds
off Swaney. I mean, come on. I know it's a 23-point game. As Smith gets it.
Block.
And they're going to call a blocking foul on Russell. She didn't get there in time. She moved.
Her third.
So, Robbie, you know, everybody says play those tough games. But if you never beat anybody, does it really help your resume? It helps your RPI and stuff, but I don't know if it helps your resume, because they look at that and they're going to look and say versus top 10 teams or versus top quad.
Well, I figured I've changed my whole bracket system in March. I'm going with that thing that showed the Ken Palm ratings.
Yeah, I look at the Ken Palm daily.
There's some stat like 16 out of 17, you top 10 in both offense and defense. And last year UConn fit the mold, and that's who ended up winning. Nice take by
Darnell with a nice take. And Swaney comes back the other way. Darnell and Morris battle.
Really?
Knocked out of bounds by Darnell.
Yeah, I didn't see that one either. Darnell's hand was way back.
And she was like going the other way.
And going back to that Ken Palm system, nice move by Heath. She draws a foul from Husband. 2 shots coming. Nice spinning move by her in the lane. Robbie, Tennessee is always in the top 10 in defense and efficiency. Sometimes number 1. Most of last year they were number 1, but they struggled offensively.
Right, you had to meet the criteria of being top 10 and top 24 or something, or something like that.
But they could meet that this year because they're in the top like 30 this year right now.
So maybe Tennessee will be a Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean Dalton Connect, I think, has added to that ability to score for Tennessee.
Yeah, he's putting on a good resume to look like a lottery pick this year. He's older, but he can light up the scoreboard.
And there's going to be a foul underneath. There's going to be on the floor. I think it's going against Doyle.
Yeah, that's her third. Team first of the fourth quarter. Comfortable lead here for the Lady Mountaineers. 24-point
game. So that's why we're talking NBA and college basketball. As Heath rebounds underneath for Heritage. And they leave her wide open. Why would you leave her open? She missed it, though. And going to be out of bounds off William Blount. As Chloe let it go, she thought it was going to be off Heritage. She could have got that, but she thought it was off Heritage, and it was touched last by William Blount.
I think husband tapped it.
So, and then Russell gets a shot blocked on a 3-ball, but there's Doyle. And Russell Swaney thought about another 3, this time spinning in the lane, but Doyle there to clean it up.
We're standing around and watching. She's not. She's active. That's why the Lady Mountaineers are up 7-2 this quarter.
And that, my friends, Carter, we just got some out of sync. This game's adios. I just forgot to say it.
Yeah, adios tonight brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call.
Thank you, Carter, for reminding me that I had not adios to Lady Governors. Long 3-more ball by husband, no good. As Sweat in the game for William Blount.
Heath lost her shoe.
She's walking up the court. They're playing 4-on-5 on the offense. As Craig Price calls timeout to let her put her shoe on.
We're going to get a substitution as well. Coker, she's going to come in for Smith. As all 5 Lady Mountaineers are back into the front court.
Tuesday night, Lady Govs will be on the road at Campbell County. We won't have the broadcast.
Swaney.
Well, actually, it will be on Gov Nation, but not our crew. Swaney nails a dagger 3.
Rick Howard calls timeout. We'll take a full one with them, Robbie. This will be brought to you by...
Yeah, Circulation Station, relieving pain with technology.
Back at William Blount as Rick Howard, I think, called timeout to get some subs in, up 29. Well, she's played about all everybody. That's a nice move by Kidd. Kidd gets to the rack and lays it in, 60-33. As Coker will run the point over to Carswell. All these girls have played.
Yarnell and Etherton set to check in here for the Lady Govs.
And I think that'll get everybody in for William Blount in the last 3:33. As Coker gets to the rack, shot no good, rebound by Sweat for William Blount. Gives over to Scarlett. Scarlett to husband, back to Darnell. Darnell's going to lay it up, left-handed, good. And then the timeout, 22nd timeout.
Yeah, this timeout going to be brought to you by Barnerburger, home of the 2 for $9 quarter pounders with cheese. We'll keep it here as it was just a quick sub timeout.
You're right. For Jason Kallenberg to get his subs in, give everybody opportunity to play. As Etherton has checked in, as Tyler said, and Yarnell, the freshman.
Carter.
I said Carter. I said, yeah, you're right.
It's all right. You worked with Tyler for a while, too.
Well, we were talking about Tyler.
We were talking about Tyler.
Yeah. Not bad, Tyler. So if you go back and look at this, we were talking about this is good for you. So anyway.
Some Tylers.
2:50 to go, 60-35. Been all Heritage Lady Mountaineers. And I don't think they're trying to run the clock out. I
think they're trying to get their offense to get a late.
And the foul's going to be called as Coker went up. 2 shots coming for her. Don't go anywhere. We will take a break right after the girls' contest concludes. We'll be back with the post-game show. Stats with Stan, brought to you by Tim Tipton. The post-game show brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Stats will stand, brought to you by Tim Tipton, and then we'll preview the boys contest. Should be a good one. An improved Heritage team against a very good William Blount team.
She go 1 out of 2.
Yes. Hit the first, missed the second. Robbie, Heritage boys coming in. I think the new district's going to help them with some success as well once they get into the district play. Of course, one thing is they only have 5 teams in the district.
Right.
So they only have to beat one team out to get to the region. The shot no good, rebound by Boyce for Lady Mountaineers, and then another sub timeout here. So coming into is Hutzel. I think this may be her first action of the night. Isabella Hutzel for Heritage. As Carswell has it. Guarded by Etherton. Gets to Hutzel. Hutzel goes into the lane. Bodies hit the floor as Yarnell tried to take the charge. No call on the contact. William Blount comes out of there with it. Over to Etherton, back over to Sweat. Sweat picks her dribble up. In trouble, needs a friend.
So there's going to be a
5-second count if she's not careful.
No.
Still, he gets Husband. Husband over to Kidd. Kidd thought about a 3. Back to Sweat. Sweat penetrates in, tries to get it to Yarnell, stolen by Hutzel. Here goes Carswell. All the way up, lay it up, lay it in. (63-35) your score. Kidd gets it on the block. Shot no good. Goes out of bounds. Yarnell cannot save it for the Lady Governors. So 47 seconds in this one. Bloodbath. As Carswell brings it across finally. Almost.
That's a backcourt.
Goes back
Good
over.
D, Natalie.
As Etherton forces the turnover. She never touched it, just forced her to go back into the backcourt, Robbie. Made her lose control of it and to go back to the backcourt. Had Etherton tipped it, it wouldn't have been the turnover, but 30 seconds to go. Pass down low to Kidd. Kidd turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, tips it out of bounds, this Kidd, 21.2. We'll go back to Lady Mountaineers. So this will make how many in a row, Robbie? 11?
11 in a row,
For the
Lady Mountaineers.
That they've beaten the Lady Governors.
And the boys is the complete opposite.
And there's a 3-point shot.
Bird.
And that shot was made by Bird, Natalie Bird. And the basketball game comes to a close, and Heritage wins this one 66-35. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the post-game show right here on GovNation Network and Voice of Champions. Back at William Blount High School, Marvin L. Boring Gymnasium, where this is the post-game show, brought to you, this Heartland Roofing post-game show, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Be sure to give Nate a call for any free estimates or a free inspection as well. So Heartland Roofing, we appreciate them doing our pregame and postgame, halftime and postgame show. And this one right here was a bloodbath as Heritage jumped out early as we move straight into stats with Stan. And that, of course, brought to you by Tim Tipton Realty. Tim's a great realtor here in this area, very experienced. Doesn't matter what your needs are, he can take care of it. He can find it for you. So give Tim a call. You see his numbers right there on the screen. So Carter, as I turn this over to you, Heritage jumped on William Blount early and never let up as they beat him into submission, 66-35. The final here in the girls contest. You have the statistics.
Yeah, second quarter really hurt the Lady Govs as they were outscored 17-4. Other than that, it was relatively close. I mean, the fourth quarter wasn't super close, but at that point it was already over. We'll go ahead and start with the losing effort, Lady Govs here. Leading scorer for them is going to be Savannah Darnell with 11. Behind her is Charlie Scarlett with 9. Let's see, Caitlin Husband with 6. A couple girls with 2 here. Izzy Kidd, Eliza Hicks, and Chloe Russell, and then one girl with 3, that being Taylor Rule. Moving to the victorious Lady Mountaineers now, a couple girls in double digits, Swaney and Heath with 17 and 16. Behind that, a couple girls with 9. We've got Faith Morris and Leah Smith. With 5 points, you have Doyle. A couple girls with 3 points here. You've got Natalie Bird and Kinley Coker. And then to round it out, a couple girls with 2, that being Doyle and Carswell. So that leaves the score at 66-35. Lady Mountaineers with a monumentous win. We'll see if there's anything different that can happen in this boys game.
Well, yeah, William Blount at full strength tonight, except without their head coach, obviously. But other than that, you know, they've got their full strength. We'll see this Heritage team's improved. See what kind of fight they can put up against the Governors. We'll take another 2-minute break, and then we'll come back and talk about the boys contest coming up here on Gov Nation Network and AM 1470 Voice of Champions.
I don't know that celebration that
Heritage High School. This is the Heartland Roofing pregame show. Pregame of the boys contest. We wrapped that girls contest up. We wrapped that up and shipped it out. It's the Lady Mountaineers 66-65. And talk about this boys contest, Robbie.
Yeah.
We know what William Blount is. The only thing is they will be without their head coach, Kevin Wendell, tonight. But let's talk about this Heritage roster a little bit. Of course, it's going to start with Eli Williams, the sophomore.
Yeah, Eli back from an ankle injury, slow getting back. I think he had 13 last week in a game or two, and then had only 5 Tuesday night when they gave Maryville a pretty good game. I don't know if it was as close as the score indicated, but I saw they lost by 12 to Maryville. That's a pretty good showing for this Mountaineers team. They come in with a record of 3-7 overall, and still a young team. Like you say, they got, seniors, Burrell, Keeble, and Colby Smith. Still only 3 seniors. So they return most of these players next year, and still growing for Coach Bradford's team. As far as it goes with William Blount is 8-1 coming in, and or is it 7-1, Stan?
They are 7-1.
7-1 in 8 games, yeah. So the only loss, of course, is to a team that's a non-sanctioned team in the state of Tennessee. Against Heritage, they have a 14-game winning streak dating back to January 27th of 2017. So even longer than the Lady Mountaineers streak over the Lady Govs. So we'll see right there. And of course, Carter coming off a big win for William Blount, just a blowout win over McMinn County the other night. 29 for, I believe, Robertson, 28 for Wendell. Could have been vice versa, I don't remember. One of them had 29, one of them 28. So that's had 57 of William Blount's 90. Actually more points than McMinn County scored.
Yeah. Big games from them. I expect them to have pretty big games tonight, too. We'll see if we can get Trevor Scarlett moving again, though. He was pretty quiet after 2 21-point performances the week prior. So we'll see if we'll see how Heritage responds to him getting some open shots, and if they allow him to get some open shots. That's the big thing.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, he, like you say, his 2 21-point games, then he didn't, I think he scored 2, and then I don't have Tuesday nights, but yeah, what I noticed so far, when he shot it well, our scores exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a key player on William Blount getting some blowout wins, and you'd like to see him get back in the good swing of things. It's not that he's shooting bad, he just didn't get a lot of shots up.
Yeah, no, they did a really good job, McMinn County did, of making sure that he wasn't open. So we'll see if Heritage tries to do something similar here, because whenever he's stroking it, the second quarter has been a blowout every game. So
yeah, the second quarter has been the big quarter.
It seems like.
Go ahead, Stan.
It seems like that's the quarter, like they kind of out this play. Like it takes them to get first quarter to get going, guys, and then I call it the blitzkrieg comes the second quarter, and they just like blitz teams. I think about that game, that Campbell County game.
Oh, man.
They were kind of like in awe of what happened. Now, I thought they played pretty good in the second half.
They did.
As they tried to battle back, and maybe William Blount took them a little bit not serious or whatever. Didn't have that killer instinct in them, but. Of course, now Morristown was different. That's a very good basketball team. That's a pretty talented team.
Right. That's why we probably slow them.
Yeah.
But this Heritage team, Stan, they played a tough schedule. They really have played some tough teams. They've already played Maryville twice.
I believe they played Sevier County once.
Yeah, and that's another team that went to state last year. So their wins aren't great. They do have a common opponent in Kingston. William Blount beat Kingston by 13, and Heritage lost by 11 to Kingston. So anyways, that is your pregame. It's still another Hoops for Hope cancer awareness game. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back with the starting lineups brought to you by Lon Butler, and they'll talk about the players and who they're playing in honor of tonight here in the boys contest. Thanks for watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470 Truth. All right, back here with the Heartland Roofing pregame show from up top. Our booth here above Bill Wallace Court, beautiful campus of William Blount High School. As William Blount about to get the starting lineups brought to you by Lawn Butler, your one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs. Shay Coker walks by and says, hey, you want me to fill in for Stan while he's away? Sure, Shay, come on. But they're going to talk. We'll send it down to Tyler, who's going to talk about who the players are playing in honor of tonight. We'll give it to Tyler.
Jackson Dabrowski in honor of Brian McCoy. Lucas Myers in memory of Judy McKeon. Axel von Bonsdorf in memory of Kayla Allman Watts. Trevor Scarlett in honor of Charlene Scarlett. Brett Cortez in honor of Marla Metcalf. Grady Robertson in honor of Kenny Robertson. Maximilian Lipinski in memory of Andrew Lipinski and Bogdan DeParis. Seth Breeding in honor of Jackie Phelps. Caden Wendell in honor of Cindy Arnold. Lucas Henson in honor of Dusty Henson. Alan Hughes in honor of Doc Perry, Marie Perry, and Susan Hughes. Brooks Bird in honor of Raymond Boring. And now for the coaches. Kevin Wendell in honor and memory of Ella Wendell in honor of his mother-in-law, Cindy Arnold. Jordan Conley in memory of Charlie Conley. Grant Reardon in honor of Terry Reardon. And Jordan Tarver in memory of Alice Messer. Thank you.
There you have it. As all the players touched by somebody. We're all touched from cancer. Here's your Lawn Butler starting lineups. Heritage, who will be in their Columbia blue with red numbers.
Number 14, David Marsh.
Number 14 will be David Marsh, a 6'1"
Number 15,
junior.
Eli Williams.
Number 15, Eli Williams, a 6'3" sophomore. Number 22, Parker King, 6'2", junior.
Marsh. And number 50, Colby Smith.
And the other brother, Matthew Marsh, and the big man in the middle, Colby Smith. He's a senior. Heritage comes in with a record of 3-7, coached by Coach Flapper.
And now here are the starters for you all.
Here's your 7-1 William Blount Governors. Tonight will be under the direction of Jordan Conley. Number 5, BC, Brett Cortez. Number 4, senior sharpshooter, Trevor Scarlett. 6'7" senior, Lucas Henson. Running the show from the point guard position this year, G-Rob, number 11, Grady Robertson. And K-Dog, number 20, Caden Wendell. William Blount with a record of 7-1 will be in their all white tonight with pink socks in honor of the breast cancer awareness. Tipping it up for the Mountaineers will be Smith. It'll be Wendell for William Blount. It's brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Tipped up, easily controlled by Wendell. And Heritage will come out, looks like a zone.
Yeah, looks like a 3-2, Robbie. Yeah. So they're going to try to cover the outside, I guess, on the top of the shooters.
Get to Scarlett.
Actually, then maybe it drops into a 2-3, then
skips it to Scarlett.
Got it.
Skip back to Grady. Grady's been off to some hot starts lately. He attacks, he's fouled, no call. Gets a board, no good. Tipped up, rebound Wendell. He will be fouled, no call. Wow.
Well, we saw a lot of contact on the inside in the girls' game as well that wasn't called, so looks like that might be the case for both games.
Right, but then later on they'll call some ticky-tack stuff, so just let it go. He shuffled his feet. Skip pass, nice look for Heritage and the Mountaineers. Short rebound backside of Robertson. He'll push the pace across the timeline. Here's Wendell. He will spin back to Grady. Grady Will get to the elbow, find nobody. It's deflected. It's a steal by King, re-stolen by off of Heritage.
Yep, good call, out of bounds. Looked like that was off of number 22, Parker King. Yep.
We played minute 15. Not much has happened either way. William working it around the horn. Wendell has it. He'll look into Cortez. Back into Grady.
Nice.
Lay it up, lay it in. 2-0.
Good interior passing there by Brett Cortez. Finding Grady for 2.
2-2-1. As Williams picks up his dribble, finds Smith. Left side, guarded by Henson. He'll get a back cut over here to one of the brothers. That shot up, no good. Rebound back into the hands. Well, Heritage has it. Williams lay it up, no good. Shot up in. Williams, 2 points.
Heritage battling on the glass right there, Robbie.
Scarlett's got a clean look. Long, strong rebound.
Now that's the look you'll get against this zone.
And that's a look you want, just got to hit it.
Now David has it, he's on the line, out of bounds.
The other thing they could do, Robbie, is put either Grady or probably Caden down low, and on that reversal could get a post up on them.
Yeah, like they did the first possession, or first bucket.
Because they really only have 2 guys down there defending to begin with. They'll drop a guy in.
Dabrowski set to check in here for the Govs early.
And that's what they're going to do. They put Grady down in the corner now.
And Wendell
comes across. Touch last. Oh, I thought Marsh hit that. I guess not.
I think it was off of Wendell's hand.
5:03 to go, so.
Dabrowski will check in.
William Blount. A little confused with the zone out of Heritage early on.
Parker King has it, working against Cortez. Passes it to the left side. Matthew Marsh, back to King. They'll switch it up top. King attacks. Up top, Williams thought about a 3. Now he'll get a floater up. He's hit.
They're going to call a push on Robertson.
Well, that's a fine. I think he got fouled.
He did foul him.
But we didn't call the early 2 attacks there by William Blount on this side.
Eli Williams knocks down the 3rd point. All 3 points for Heritage from Williams. That is Grady Robertson's first, team's first.
Makes them both 4-2 in favor of the Mountaineers. Another slow start for the Govs. Corner to Cortez, around back to Scarlett. Corner 3 coming for no bad pass.
That's the look they wanted. Like you said, if they'd gotten a good pass.
You're going to call a kick.
As it was. Unfortunate for William Blount, though, because it was a layup for Wendell, even on the kick.
Wendell catches it at the foul line. Doubled down by Smith. Smith's too far away from the basket.
Yeah, they got a mismatch. They're going to get a hold down low on David Marsh on Wendell. His first, team's first.
This will also help with foul trouble. The Mountaineers in the zone, I think, probably help them stay out of foul trouble. Wendell gets his first look.
Good.
Bottom, 5-4. Wendell comes off a screen and nails the 22-footer.
Yeah, really good screen there by Robertson, getting him open up top.
Murphy Bobcat, your extra effort excavator 3-ball. Williams, floater up and good.
Yeah, really good, getting it over the top of the reaching Wendell. There's a good save there as it hits the back of his jersey.
He got by Cortez.
Cortez working against Williams, kicks it to Dabrowski in the corner for 3, strong. Rebound Grady. He put it on the floor. Now to Cortez. Back to Grady, he'll attack the baseline. Cut off nicely. He'll find Cortez around the horn to Scarlett.
One
more pass to Wendell. Bottom.
Can't leave him open. 8-6.
Blount going to pick up a little full court here.
David Marsh will bring it across, working against Robertson. He'll go left side to Williams, who's got all 6. Offensive foul.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Second.
He hooked him.
Checking in here, Gavin French. He'll check in for Marsh, David Marsh.
Gavin French, a redshirt freshman.
Browski is going to get it to Wendell in the corner. He'll attack. Spinning, working against Parker King. Pass deflected into the hands of Scarlett, though. Now to Cortez. He thinks about a corner 3. Now working against Smith. We'll attack him. He's pushed.
Smith will pick the foul up, his first, team's third already of the quarter. 8-6, pretty competitive basketball game here early on. Both teams battling.
Wendell has it left side extended into Grady. Grady Wills, put it up, no good. Good poke away by Smith from behind, tipped the rebound into the hands.
That's a good look. I think William Blount will take that every time.
As I see Braden Mayfield has made an entrance.
Gavin French, number 20's checked in. I didn't know if y'all mentioned that.
Yeah, we did.
He's got a look, air ball, backside board, rebound. Wendell walking it up, looking to Scarlett. They had 2 guys in the same spot.
Yeah. Yeah, in that position, Caden, of course, being unselfish, he could have just shot that ball, I think. As it looked underneath, I mean, you're getting locked up.
Scarlett with a dagger 3.
Good to see him get some points here early.
11-6, 2 minutes to play here, opening quarter. The Govs on top. French working it, brings it across the timeline, finds, I believe that's Marsh. He lost it off his foot. Grady's nowhere near him. He could have been an easy steal.
I don't know how it didn't go out of bounds. I thought it was going out of bounds.
Parker King pull up 8-footer short.
Good defense by Dabrowski.
Rebound. Now Dabrowski's ahead of the pack. He'll cross over, spin in the paint. Shot, no good. Wendell boards it, Wendell scores it. Timeout, Coach Bradford. Full timeout. This timeout brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor, where you get your life forces switched on with Dr. Evan Butcher. 60-second break.
Thirteen to 6, 1:21 remaining here in the first period, as William Blount has jumped ahead on some flashy scoring here.
Yeah, the 3-ball. These Murphy Bobcat 3 balls. 2 by Wendell, 1 by Scarlett.
Lipinski checks in here for William Blount.
And they'll go 1-3-1. French, fire away.
Good.
Bucket.
He can shoot it.
We'd held them to 6 points. I'm not sure why we were switched. Williams had all 6. I guess they wanted someone else to shoot. Grady being hounded, gets it to Lipinski. Loses it, turnover. Here comes Williams into the front court, 2-on-1. He will shoot it, he will miss it. Rebound off of Dabrowski.
Yep.
Can't grab the ball with 30 seconds left. Some sloppiness. Inside pass, going to be a Williams layup.
That's too easy.
Lipinski let it go right through it. 8 points for Williams out of the 11.
You can't let their best player catch it 4 feet in front of the basket.
I didn't think we were going to let him catch it the whole night. But what do I know?
10 seconds to go in the quarter.
Dabrowski to Wendell. 6. Trevor, clean look for 3. Short, rebound over the backboard. Clean look, just missed it. Got 1.5 on the clock for the Mountaineers. French will get it. He will get it off. Looks good. Oh, just off. Your score at the end of 1. Heritage 11, William Blount 13. Good game to start. All right, we're back here at William Blount with a 2-point lead. It's been Eli Williams for Heritage, who we thought would be the one to keep them close, coming off his ankle injury.
Yeah,
1-3-1 out of the quarter timeout. Williams has it right side, finds French. He's just hit a 3. Skip it across, back to Williams, catching fire, in and out. It's way too much space. Robertson attacks. And shot up. Block on Williams. I don't know how that's a block. Was it a block?
Yeah, I don't think there was much contact there.
No.
It was weird. It was really, I thought, from where we were right on line, I was thinking, oh, that's going to be a charge.
Yeah. I think it was a no call either way.
Cortez will trigger in. He'll throw it to the back. Now the backcourt. Wendell will chase it down.
Smart play by Wendell.
Oh, a little slip screen there. Grady. Oh, he missed it. Rebound. Henson. He'll power it up. No, he won't. The shot's blocked by Smith, and he says something to McCurry. I'm not sure about that. Eli Williams back to French. 3-ball up, 3-ball, no good. Rebound. Parker King. No, it's Matthew French. Williams for 3. Off to the right brick.
And then quick foul. This one's going to be on number 23, Matthew Marsh.
His first, team second here in the second quarter. So
Yeah,
David Marsh out with 2 already.
I think Henson wanted a foul on Smith on his block, but got to go strong. Scarlett got to look. Now he goes to Henson. Henson will shoot. Henson will nail it.
Can't leave the big man open.
Second quarter 3-ball is brought to you by Bowen Door Service, making your best first impression. 16-11 now, 6:43 left as we string the net again.
That's the 4th 3-ball of the first half for William Blount. To Heritage's 1.
Man to man. Oh, he stepped on the line, but he didn't have the ball, I guess is what he was going to say. If you look at the replay, Gavin French's right foot hit the line. Here's an easy layup. Oh, he missed it. Rebound into the hands of Cortez. Over to Robertson. He'll attack. Double team goes to stolen.
Got to be strong with it.
His passes are being deflected. Good hands by Trevor. Nobody to get it though.
We had 2 guys run right by him.
Catching fire 3-ball, no good. Wendell boards it. Wendell will bring it across the timeline with the right hand, left to right dribble. Trevor, Scarlett corner, 3 short. Rebound Grady. Grady will board it. Grady will miss it.
Good defense
Grady
underneath.
will board again and get fouled by Williams, his second.
Team's third.
Falls on Williams, his second, team's third. Dabrowski checks in.
So we'll see what Brad Flatford does.
Inside to Wendell. Wendell bear hugged by number 22. No call.
And there's not much that Eli Williams on the backside could do to defend because he has 2 fouls.
Williams will attack the elbow, get to a pull-up short, block either. Oh, wow.
Right to Smith.
I believe that one was partially blocked. Nobody there to get it, though.
It was.
Henson blocked it. Henson turns, pull-up, 18-footer, no good. Wendell tips it up, but Smith will grab it.
Smith is a beast down low.
They'll bring it quickly into the front court. With it, French has it right side. He's got a corner shot. It's Parker King for 3. Good.
Parker King's first basket. Pulls Heritage back to within 2.
Robertson up top, 3 ball. Strong rebound. Smith.
Good look. Too much.
A lot of one and dones, 3 in a row. You got to give credit to Heritage for rebounding. Williams will turn the corner, get that shot out of here. Trevor Scarlett gets the board after the Wendell block. Wendell will catch it,
and dunk
will dunk it on the other end. A block on one, and a 2-hand yam on the other. Williams into Henson, shot blocked, get that out of here. G-Rob into the front court, will take it, and a blocking foul on Williams, his third.
How about that for a momentum shift?
He's going to go back with Marsh, I believe, to get Marsh back in with 2 fouls, Robbie. Is he not that deep on the bench?
I wouldn't think, I don't know.
Robertson with his free throw is good. And Eli Williams checks out.
And this is the gut check time for the Mountaineers. As a 6-point lead, timeout, Coach Flatford. This timeout brought to you by South Park Storage and Penske Truck Rentals. At the end of William Blount Drive and 411, we'll take a 30-second break. You'll find out. You'll get a chance to hit him.
Back at William Blount here after the timeout.
Man-to-man, full court pressure.
Yeah, I definitely put some man-to-man now with Eli Williams out of the game.
Smith has it. Inside pass. Clean look for French. Needs it. Won't go. Trevor Scarlett, good board. He will get ahead of the pack to Grady Robertson. Grady will power it up. Yep, good call. He lowered the right shoulder.
Good call. That was. Little too much force on that one. They're going to call that 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, if he just goes up and shoots it, but he that's an offensive foul on Marsh.
That's Grady's third.
No,
he better get him out. He better get him out.
No. He said flop warning. He said flop warning.
I didn't even know they did that in high school.
I thought Marsh shoved him, but they saying it was a flop.
There was a forearm in that. I don't know how much force was behind it. Grady might have sold it really well.
That's a hook. A hook, not called.
But we were riding him a little bit.
Yeah.
Second foul of the quarter.
They called it on the floor.
Yeah, second foul of the floor of the quarter.
It's going to be on Dabrowski.
Marsh is over here. Inside, looking to Smith. Nope, go out top to David Marsh.
can't believe that they're going to let Robertson play with 2. I don't know if Coach Wendell would do that. He usually takes them out with 2, but.
Parker King, clean look for 3.
Good.
Keeping them in it with the 3 ball. Right side, Scarlett has it. Back around the horn. Robertson, corner to Wendell. Will go to Dabrowski inside. Nowhere to go. Pass, another overhead pass deflected.
Too many of those. As Lipinski is set to check in here for William Blount.
So Williams went out. They were down 6. And they cut offensive foul on Smith.
His second.
Or is it Marsh? It's Marsh.
Marsh, oh.
That's his 3rd.
His 3rd.
So Williams, so now they got to bring in Keeble.
Must be a pretty weak bench for Heritage.
Well, Keeble's a player. Now, I don't know why he didn't come in.
He hasn't played yet.
Yeah, he's a good shooter. So we're in the bonus now as Heritage has fouled 5 times. William has only fouled twice. Scarlett
got Wendell.
Will find Robertson. Skip pass.
Yep.
Cortez will find Wendell.
Nice.
Lay it up and lay it in.
Too deep.
5-point lead with 2.5 to play here in the second. Man-to-man still. French will bring it across. Keeble, left side. Pass up to King. King's hit back-to-back 3s for the Mountaineers. He gets in deep. Little shot up, no good. Rebound off of Heritage, back to...
They're going to say foot on the line.
Oh.
I think that's a good call. It looked like Wendell's heel was on it.
Wendell's heel was on the line?
That's what they called that.
That line or this line?
Craig
The
Price.
sideline or the baseline?
The baseline.
Oh, okay.
As Craig Price was right there staring it down.
French has it, 1:55 left. They'll get it back from Keeble, working against Robertson. Looking for a turn, nice move there, and shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Robertson. Good poke away by Wendell or Lipinski. Here's Scarlett into the front court. Trap, will find Robertson. One pass over to Caden was too late. Caden wanted it way quicker. Back to Caden, sets the feet. Short, tipped up. Rebound, Grady. Finds Scarlett, need this one. Got this one. That's a Bowen door service 3-ball, making your best first impression, 27-19.
Nice stroke from Trevor.
Yep.
Is that 2 or 3?
That's 2.
When he gets his feet set, most of the time it's going to go down.
Oh, they just let him shoot again. Wendell, ahead to
Grady with a dunk.
Parker King's going to chase him down. No, came underneath him. Cortez will get a layup off of it after Wendell gets the board. 50 seconds to go. 10-point lead for the Governors. Got to finish the quarter. Nothing easy. Got fouls to give. Play aggressive except for Grady. Keeble thought about it. Now to Smith. Wendell might have stolen it. That's a hook by Smith. They didn't call it. And they're going to get a 3 off of it. Wow. Slick move there by Colby Smith, the senior. Nice pass. What a feed. BC finds Lipinski. Lay it up. Lay it in. 31-22. 8 seconds. 6, 5. French. 4, 3, 2.
Don't foul, Grady.
Long shot up. No good. What a pass. We'll see if we get the Heartland Roofing replay on that dime as the quarterback finds the tight end from Poland through traffic to lay it in. Your score at the half, William Blount 31, Heritage 22. We'll take a 2-minute break. Come back with stats with Stan.
Back at William Blount High School halftime show, Heartland Roofing halftime show. Well, William Blount leads Heritage 31-22 at the half. I'm Stan Painter alongside Rob Lotz and Carter Bales here in the first half as William Blount, as we'll go right into stats for Stan, and brought to you by Tim Tipton Realty. Give Tim a call for any realty needs you need. There's no shot too large or too short. No shot. I said no sale too large or too big or too small for him. Just give Tim a call for any realty needs. Here's your halftime scoring. William Blount led by Caden Wendell with 14 first half points to lead the Governors. Trevor Scarlett's added 6 points on a couple of 3 balls. Grady Robertson only 4 points at the half. 3 points for Lucas Henson, and then 2 each from Brett Cortez and Max Lipinski. Over on the Heritage side, they are led with Eli Williams with 8 points before he picked up his 3rd personal foul, so he went out. Gavin French and Parker King have 6 each, as they do have a couple of 3s each. 2 points for Colby Smith to round out the scoring. Once again, your halftime score is William Blount 31, Heritage 22. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll come back for second half action right here on the GovNation Network and Voice of Champions. Back at William Blount High School as the Heartland Roofing halftime show continues with the Governors leading 31-22, Robbie. I felt like that when Eli Williams picked up his 3rd personal foul, William Blount might be able to go on a run, which they did a little bit, but only up 9 at the half.
Yeah, at first, he went out, they were down by 6. They cut the lead down to 3 after the Parker King 3. And then William Blount pushed it back up to 9 here at the half. And you went over the stats already.
But another Gavin French 3, that was big toward the end.
Yes.
His second one, or it would have been double figures.
It would have been 12, yeah, you're right, Stan. And if you're Coach Conley, you kind of, Eli Williams got the 8 early points. And then there for about 3 minutes, you did your job on him there in the second quarter. And then the fouls, just the youngster in the, it's tough, just how Grady and Caden, they just use their bodies so well to get those fouls on other players. And it just caught Williams 3 times in a row. So you got to like what you see there in the second quarter.
Well, they got him on an offensive foul right early on.
I
Did he get his first one on offensive foul?
I think.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember who took the charge there.
It was it Grady?
Now I know that David Marsh had a hook foul called early.
But I thought it was right down here at the basket, but I could have been wrong. But regardless, David Marsh and Eli Williams with 3 each fouls is a little bit problematic for the Mountaineers.
Stan, while you're doing it, I'm going to go over some scores.
Sure.
Girls action, our finals. Farragut goes to 5-4 on the season in girls action, losing to Dobbins Bennett at that double Roundtree Classic. That's where Bearden is also. They beat Elizabethton to stay 7-0, 67-36. Alcoa beats Eagleton 62-15. McMinn Central beats GP. Ain't that a rematch, Stan, last year of a? Did those two teams? Maybe
did they play in the state?
No, they beat. That's right. They did.
McMinn Central beat
Alcoa. That's right. But 59-54, Central beats GP. And then let's see, Carnes beats Campbell County 67-37. 69-37. That's where we'll be back Tuesday night. We'll be at Campbell County for boys and girls action. The Govs will. And you can check out the Facebook page or Gov Nation Network for that broadcast. And then, of course, earlier, our Lady Govs fell to Heritage 66-35. So there is your Gov Nation scoreboard as William Blount leads 31-22. We'll take a 30-second break, come back with third quarter action.
Second half action, 31-22, excuse me. Govs up 9, looking to build their lead.
Big 3 ball, good!
Third quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by Blount Partnership, where careers and education come together. 12-point leads, the biggest of the game.
Second 3 ball by Lucas Henson.
And French will get the start in the second half in place of David Marsh. French has it. He'll attack. Floater up. It's a long floater. Smith boards it. His shot blocked by Wendell into the hands of Cortez. That might be Wendell's third block of the game. We'll have to check huddle tomorrow. Wendell will take it baseline, lay it over to Brett Cortez for a lefted lay.
Oh, man, all the way around, didn't fall.
Don't foul, don't foul. Cortez will trap. Now Matthew Marsh has it. Back to French. They've hit 5 3 balls in the first half to keep within striking distance. Colby Smith will look inside. Nope, now he goes outside. Parker King 3, bottom. Another Parker King 3. Just letting him shoot it. Have a day, young fella. Working around the horn, 6.5 to play. Both teams have traded 3 balls here in the third. Cortez will catch it. Wendell's still in the paint. Now to Scarlett up top. Trying to get it to Wendell or Henson. Now Scarlett will shoot the 3 short. Touch, tipped up, Wendell, no. Tipped up again, Wendell, no. Tipped up, Wendell, no.
Oh.
There's a lot of boards.
I felt like Henson might got shoved in the back on the last one.
Empty possession there. Smith working the point forward position. He'll throw it over to the wing. Here's Marsh trying to turn the corner. Gets it to French. Now to King. French picks up his dribble. Skips it to Parker King. Down the corner to Marsh. Pass deflected, stolen by Scarlett. Into the hands of Grady. Grady will bring it across the timeline. Right hand dribble. He's got Henson. They'll go to Wendell. Up top, Cortez. Back to Grady. He's got Henson on the block. Short corner baseline jumper good.
Yep.
That's 5 in a row for Lucas.
And 8 on the night.
Best shooting night he's had since Hamilton Heights. Gavin Fritz with a hesitation dribble working on the left side. Here's Williams with it. Guarded by Scarlett at the timeline. Smith will find French. He'll try to get the switch. And he's got Henson working. Now over to Williams. He'll catch and fire. Short off to the left, right. Rebound into the hands of Cortez.
Attack him.
He'll find Grady. Grady pulls up. 18-footer good.
Or that.
Settled. Like you say, you'd like to attack Williams, who has 3 fouls. But Grady knows his spots.
Dabrowski set to check in here for William Blount.
See if he goes Scarlett this time. I'm not sure, as Henson started off pretty hot. Smith hounded by Cortez, gets it to Williams. Williams working at the free throw line, finds French. Bottom, that's
His
another.
third.
Too much space on the outside there.
Yeah, it's one. It will be Henson. He'll keep the rotation the same. Dabrowski in, Henson out. 10-point lead for William Blount. Another 3-ball, keeping the Mountaineers
18 to 3 balls each by King and French, Robbie. That's 18 points.
Scarlett goes to Cortez. Thought about it. Now back to Scarlett.
Scarlett has let it fly.
He's got it. Nope, won't shoot it. Pump fakes. We'll find nobody. Shot up and in.
There we go.
Little scoopy scoop. Raisin Bran. 2 scoops for T-Scar. 40 to 28. Here's Marsh. Trapped. Stolen by Wendell. Into the hands of Cortez. Wendell will jam it. He poked it, and another assist for Cortez. William Blount picking up the pressure. He'll go over to King. Inside pass, corner to Matthew Marsh. Now to David Marsh. That's short. Rebound into the hands of Grady. Grady's got Trevor. Trevor can set up on the left. Oh, what a hezzy.
Whoa, my.
Little hezzy. Lay it in. Lay it in. Timeout. Mountaineers. 44-28. Here are some replays during this break. This timeout will be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your local independent insurance agency.
Whew.
Oh, my.
My goodness.
All right, back here, Mountaineers down 16 now, 3 minutes to play in the third. And Flafford's got 2 timeouts left.
Yes.
Matthew Marsh skips it over to Williams. Williams triple teamed at the elbow. Finds Parker King. Guess what? He's got another one. And he did a good job of getting it out of Eli Williams' hands. But now Parker King's made 4 threes.
Yeah. Eli Williams hadn't scored since the first quarter, where she spent most of the second quarter on the bench.
Cortez's pass is deflected. Now Wendell catches it. Kicks it up top to Dabrowski. Cortez catching fire. Wow, he'll string the nets for another Blount partnership 3-ball here in the third quarter.
Stroking.
That's it.
William Blount with 7 threes on the night. As well as Heritage's 7.
Williams gets to the corner. His pass is, oh, nice catch. King for another one, looks good. In and out this time. Rebound, Smith. Stolen by Dabrowski.
They're going to end up calling a hand check.
They said he got him on the way up. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Wes was behind it.
Yeah, how could he see that? Because he's got the same angle we got.
First foul of the second half of either team. Smith makes the first toss.
How many points does Smith have?
3.
3?
Had a lot of rebounds, though. Here comes Gavin French back in.
Yeah, he's going to check in for Matthew Marsh.
Smith got it.
Laid down to 14.
Wendell has it. Goes to Scarlett. He's got Cortez posted. Couldn't get it to him.
By the way, that was Jackson's second personal foul.
Cortez in the corner. Got Scarlett in the corner. Into Cortez up top.
Wow.
Dabrowski, one extra catch. Missed it. Cortez tips it. No. Wendell. No. Wendell tried to dunk tip it.
A really good pass there by Cortez. Has the ball in his hand for half a second sometimes, it feels like.
Hot potato. He knows where it's going. Williams turns. Dabrowski
picks up his third.
Yeah.
Team's second. So non-shooting here with about 20 to go.
We'll see if Coach Conley tries to get him out here. He will. Lipinski set to check in now. He will check in for Dabrowski.
Let's see if Lipinski can
play physical.
Do something on the boards with Smith, who's 8 William Blount up on the inside.
We're got a little 2-guard here in this 1-3-1.
1-3-1.
Williams and French.
Good way to attack the 1-3-1.
French has got a clean look.
And he's going to take
Short, though. Rebound, G-Rob. 1 minute to play here in the third. Grady with his head up right side. Wendell, clean look for 3. Bottom! Ball! Partnership 3-ball. How do you leave Caden Wendell wide open?
It doesn't feel like he misses any of them whenever he gets the chance to set his feet.
They caught him in transition, is what they did. I mean,
well, they never stopped the ball either for Grady. It was just kind of a weird transition defensive possession. David Marsh turns the corners, finds King.
Don't let him shoot it.
30 seconds left here in the third. Williams thinks about it. Now pulls out, 25 ticks left. He'll cross, get to the inside,
nice
pass, shot, get it out of here. Grady blocks it. He's got Trevor ahead. No, Grady will take it himself, lay it up. No, it'll be a 2-hand yam. 10 seconds, 19-point lead. They're going to go quickly. French is going to skip it. Parker King, 3-ball. Good. That'll do it for the end of 3.
3-ball.
6th. Is that what you said, Stan? 5th. Okay. 5 threes for Parker King, keeping them close. Your score at the end of 3, 52 for William Blount, 36 for the Mountaineers. couldn't foul. All right, 1 quarter left. This fourth quarter, William Blount leading by 16. French gets inside. Nice dump off. Shot no good. Good D by Lipinski. Good board by Wendell. He'll go to Cortez, but it's deflected. Now picked up by Grady. Grady will attack.
No call.
What in the world are they
Looked like
watching?
a lot of contact underneath.
I mean, this is just silly. I mean, it's silly when they get hit like that.
Good board on the, or good basket on the other side, excuse me. 52-38 your new score as we get close to a minute played here in the fourth.
Now Matthew Marsh just took Wendell out. No call. Lipinski catches it. He's fouled again. Misses that. Oh, this is like, okay, they're losing, so they're not going to call it. Tough two by Eli. Nice shot by the youngster.
His first basket since the first quarter.
52-40. We played 1 minute. Scarlett has it left side. Back to Wendell. Skips it to Scarlett. Clean look for three. Bottom.
Yep.
Fourth quarter three ball is brought to you by the Roll Arena Party Zone, your birthday specialist.
And a really good no-look skip there by Robertson, the other side of the court.
Williams' shot was off of Heritage. Oh my Lord.
Smith.
What is he watching? Either Williams got fouled.
Yeah.
And then no call, but then the ball was off of Heritage.
No, I think it's off William Blount. But
Oh, okay.
Lipinski got checked by Smith, and that's not easy to do. Because Lipinski's a strong individual. Guess who?
Hand down, man down.
They're just going to let that guy shoot, I guess.
Lead down to 12.
Brooks Bird is checked in. Wendell has it back to Cortez. Back to Wendell. Skipped it across to Scarlett. Good look. Short. Cortez boards it. Hey.
They got King, I think, on Cortez.
Yep. On the putback.
I'm not even sure Cortez was he shooting or passing.
I think he was shooting that one. He was like doing a tip.
But regardless, they're going to give him 2 shots.
First one's good.
Brett with a nice offensive night tonight. That's his 6th point.
Lucas Henson set to check in here for William Blount. We'll see who he gets.
Probably Brett.
Good,
So
and he will get Brett.
out, has he?
I believe this is his first rest of the night.
I think he might have been one other time. I think I remember seeing him at the score time, but he might, I can't, don't quote me on that. But I just thought maybe one other time for like 25 seconds.
That was Parker King's first foul, by the way. Blount could have had that ball, I think.
No, we're not even getting close to guard.
They're going to let Williams drive in, lay it up, lay it in. Floater in the front.
I don't even understand what type of defense we just watched.
Yeah, don't let the best player just drive 5 feet from the rack and shoot a floater.
Scarlett back to Wendell, to Henson. Henson will
Get it out.
get stuck. Now to Robertson. And deflected from behind him late by French.
Yeah, they're going to call that one off of Marsh. Hit his abdomen area. Checking in now is the other Marsh. He'll come in for Smith. And then Cortez is going to check back in. He'll check in for Brooks Bird.
See what? Smith's played a good game. He's only got 4 points, but he's had his hands
Oh,
on
yeah.
a lot of plays. Now look, King just bodied up.
Henson
Wendell.
will catch it.
Williams with his 4th.
Oh,
They're
they
gonna call
called
it
a
jump.
jump ball.
He had him on the wrist.
Wow. I guess arm was part of the ball there. Wendell.
Clear out. Just clear it out.
And one. Too little, too deep.
Parker King
Mouse in
picks
the
up
house.
the foul. Second, team second.
I guess you say the ball don't lie in this game sometimes.
22 points on the night for Caden.
Heritage gets it into the front court. Williams has it, guarded by Cortez. Cuts off his right-hand dribble.
Cortez picks up the foul.
A lot of the William Blount faithful wanting a forearm there.
I just want to know if that's going to be a foul on January 3rd or whenever we play Fulton.
I do think it was a foul because he bodied him up.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Come on. He called that on Cortez?
No, 4.
You're going to call it on Scarlett.
He was holding 5 hands. He was doing that.
Now that's how he holds it. Remember we talked about that in the last game. He did the same thing. He like turns this finger like
He
that.
needs to do a little better job reporting. I'm just tell you.
First free throw by Marsh is good.
His first point of the night.
Dabrowski set the check in here for William Blount, barring a miss, and he missed it.
A mate, barring a mate. Nice. Henson missed it. Wendell boards it. Wendell scores.
He won't miss it.
William Blount with a little man-to-man full court. Who's going to get it? It'll be Matthew Marsh to Parker King. Looks like Wendell's going to stay on Parker now. Gavin French with it, trailing by 16 with 4:05 to go. Baseline take for Matthew. He airballs a layup. Smoked it. Here comes the Govs. G-Rob left side, bouncing it with the right hand. Uses the ball screen from Henson. Now to Wendell. Dagger 3. Short. Tip. No good. Robertson boards it. Robertson scores it.
Adios.
Adios. Brought to you by Heartland Roofing. The Govs take an 18-point lead with 3:40 to go, and that's your adios sign. French into the front court. Goes to Marsh. Now to other Marsh. His shot up. No good. Rebound Wendell. Good contest by Lucas Henson. Wendell will walk it across the timeline. Right hand pass. Trevor Scarlett. Bottom! 3 ball. That's a party zone 3 ball and a 21-point lead for the Governors. 3:17 left here in the fourth. We will take this time out and tell you it's brought to you by Blevins Realty Group, making buyers and sellers happy. 30-second break. Govs lead by 21, and their win streak against the Mountaineers looks like there's a near steal by Wendell. It's going to move to 15 games dating back to January 27th of 2017.
Wow.
Wendell fouled.
That'll get stolen away.
Oh, I thought he fouled Eli, and then he pushed off.
Yeah.
Wendell with 26 on the night.
2:45 left. Williams pull up 18-footer strong. Cortez boards it. Over to Grady. Grady will attack the elbow. Find Trevor. Back to Grady. And steal by Heritage. There's a run out. David Marsh will lay it up and in. Oh. Robertson has it.
Lost it.
But got it back.
Yep.
Ty Keeble and take out David Marsh. 2:08 left, 23-point lead for the Governors. They will move to 8-1 and get ready for Campbell County Tuesday night. Keeble, clean look for three, bottom. Can't let him shoot.
Really surprised he's not played
How many
more.
threes have they hit tonight, Stan?
10.
10 threes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Stan, especially as the deficit is widened. You'd expect them to put more shooters out there. Hasn't been the case. As Keeble sat most of the night.
William Blount looking to just work the ball around. Milk this clock with a 20-point lead and a minute and a half to go. Still working it. WB, skip pass across the court to Scarlett. Get to the middle, there he is. .105 left, working it around.
At this rate, we might not see another shot, guys. William Blount doing a really good job with ball movement.
Yeah, and both teams only have 2 fouls here in the fourth, so if William Blount can run another 52 seconds off, we'll be ball game and out the door.
Timeout, Coach Conley.
His first of the night.
His timeout brought to you by Circulation Station. Relieving pain with technology. Get 3 free treatments when you mention you listen to the Voice of Champions, AM 1470. We'll take a 30-second break. Inside pass to Wendell.
Oh, there's your shot.
Lay it up, lay it in.
When it's gift wrapped to you, you got to take it.
And Braden Moore's checked in for the Mountaineers. Over to Keeble. Now to Williams. Williams will get an easy layup.
His 14th point.
That's probably going to do it.
Yeah, I don't see Heritage fouling here, and William Blount really no hurry to score. Take their 20-point win and go to the house.
Under 9, Dabrowski has it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your final score from the Marv. William Blount 73 and Heritage 53. We'll take a 60-second break, try to talk to Cortez and Coach Conley.
Back at William Blount High School, victorious night for the boys tonight as they beat Heritage 73-53. This is the Heartland Roofing post-game show. A+ rating by Better Business Bureau and a 5-star rating on Google. Give Nate a call, and he gives free inspections and estimates. And we'll go straight to our interview here, player of the game.
Yeah, Stan, this is our Murphy Bobcat. Murphy Bobcat wants to reward the player who makes the extra effort, showing the difference in a good player and a great player. And tonight, that's Brett Cortez, a senior for William Blount.
Brett, you had 7 points tonight, but you know, that's more like than you normally do, but because you do all the other things on there. You guard, you're usually the best player, you battle in there, you make no-look passes, you have assists like crazy, rebounding, but big 3-ball you hit there in the third quarter.
Yeah, I knew that was in once it left my hand. But that's a great feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Shooting it and you know it's in. Yeah, it was a great game, great team to win.
So crosstown rival, Heritage, you know, the energy, the crowd, everything. Talk about just playing in a game like that with this atmosphere.
You know, the atmosphere is really built by our fans. You know, as you can tell, it's packed out with our fans, and I'm so grateful for them. You know, they did an amazing job.
Yeah,
it makes it a really good environment here. You know, and for a high school game, and like you said, the student section especially, they were here early tonight and packed in and you know they get all over the opposing players and so forth. But how did you guys, confidence-wise, going into the game, knowing Coach Wendell's not here, but you know Coach Conley, and then of course your team leaders?
Yeah, you know, it really wasn't much different if Coach Wendell was here. You know, they just told us we don't really need the coaches. We just go play our game. We know what to play. So yeah, I mean, we just try to play our best.
Brett, talk about your role on this team a little more. Like Stan said, it doesn't show up all the time in the scorebook, but we see it on the Gov Nation Network, all the little things you do. Just talk about your role and what you like to do for this team.
You know, my role is just what you guys mentioned, the defender, the facilitator. You know, I'm just the football player on the basketball court, if you will.
You're the quarterback, and that dime you threw to Lipinski,
hey,
that was nice.
He might have not caught a touchdown, but he caught that no look. That was nice.
That was nice. Congratulations. That's Brett Cortez, your Gov Nation, and Murphy Bobcat.
And this is how many in a row? 15.
15 in a row
that William Blount's beat Heritage.
Oh, that's awesome stats.
Let's make it 16. We got one more time over there in January, I think, late January. So we'll go for 16.
Yes, sir. Go Govs.
All right, Brett. We'll hand it over to Coach Conley as he's about to join us.
We'll get the stats right after this, and Coach Conley steps in here, and
Coach Conley, I believe does that make you 1-0 now as a varsity coach?
Sorry, I didn't have this on.
Would that be 1-0 now as a varsity coach, or have you had to do this before?
I think I got one in Florida a couple years ago.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Wendell was out, but I don't know. These guys are more 2-0 than I am. So.
All right, talk about that role tonight. You knew you had to step in to replace Kevin tonight as the head man.
The good thing is Kevin is such a phenomenal coach that it really is probably the easiest person to step in for, because these guys know exactly what to do. He knew the game plan. He nailed it. He knew what they were going to do defensively. So just props to Coach Wendell. And again, it's not me. It's just reflection of how good of a head coach he is, and I'm blessed to be an assistant for him, and it makes it easy on us when we get to step in. And Coach this group is so phenomenal. Like, this is such a good group to coach. They just keep getting closer and closer, man. Every game we play, they just keep growing closer and closer together. And that's my favorite part about this, is just watching them and seeing them. And right now, they're loving it. They're loving being together.
Tonight, our Murphy Bobcat player of the game was Brett Cortez. Talk about what Brett brings to this team, Jordan.
First and foremost, the most leadership I've seen in a long time. He is just such a good voice, and he knows at all times what to do defensively and offensively. And if somebody's out of position, he's quick to put them in. Just like he would, I assume, on the football field.
Right.
And that is his biggest role, but that's it. And just he has stuck through, and just been such an amazing guy on and off the court to coach. And so when he steps on the floor, man, I told him when I took him out there in the fourth quarter, I told him it's because I needed him to finish. So I just wanted him to get a quick drink because I needed him to finish.
He didn't have many times off the court.
No.
I think that was either his first or second, and those were only for a few seconds.
His words coming off the court was, "I'm good, coach," to go back in. And I was like, "Well, get a quick one, man, and you're going back in."
Stan, you have anything to add for tonight?
Just talk about, of course, Caden ended up with 28 points, Grady with 14, but got a lot of contributions by other guys on the scorebook. Lucas Henson added 8, Scarlett with 14, of course, Brett 7. So we got some other guys getting in there as well, and just a great team effort, I thought, tonight.
I agree, and it's so important for them, those other guys, to realize that they are capable.
Yeah.
They're capable of scoring, and they're capable of helping us in the long-term goal of reach as far as we can in the postseason, because eventually somebody does have to step up. I'm just super proud of that. The shooting effort, too. Lucas, he knows he can score, too, and I love it. He shoots with confidence, and I never want that to change.
Right.
And I told him the reason I took him out right there at the end, because he was playing so good defensively on the wall right there, it was an offensive sub. We just needed to take care of the ball and finish the game, because he stepped up defensively in the fourth quarter so huge, just protecting the rim.
Yeah, he had a few of those.
Like
they
3
might
or
not
4
have
in a
been
row.
blocks, but they were made altered.
Yes,
shots.
and that's all we've been wanting. That right there from him, that role of him as a defender, is just protect that rim with his
be
length.
6'7".
That's it.
You're 6'7", use it.
And so he's turning the corner as a defender, and it's big time for this team.
Next week you move back into the 4A realm of things. You have a team you saw a couple weeks ago in Campbell County that you go on the road with probably your first real true road test. And then Friday night you'll have, is it Farragut?
Farragut here, first district game. So
Talk about next week, what you're looking at.
Well, I'm going to ask you about the Campbell County game. Y'all had a huge lead at halftime and kind of let your foot off the gas, I thought, a little bit, let them get back. So, I mean, they may feel a little confident coming into this game because they played with us in the second half.
Yeah, the one thing I was not excited about the way we finished that game is we gave them something to be excited about. And you're thinking, well, they still lost by 20 or whatever, 15. But you gave them something excited about because they know that if they play as hard and as good as they did, they shot lights out third quarter of that game. And that's really what the run was about, was they hit shots and we stopped hitting shots. So as long as we just know we got to play our standard, and if we can play our standard, that first half is our standard. Second half is not our standard. So we've been using that game specifically ever since then as this is what happens when we go below our standard and we allow things to happen that we don't want to happen, and we can't fold. And that's the good thing about this team is right now they're still not. But the hard thing about that trip is going to be that's a hostile environment, and they're loud, and that community is going to show up. Knowing that we're coming to town to play. We put them out of region 2 years ago, and I guarantee there's some people that still don't forget about that either. So it's a big game, and it's a great chance for us. My favorite part about it is it lets us get a little inside of what tournament ball's going to look like, and in a different environment at a place that against a region opponent, a possible region opponent. So they're so well coached, and I'm excited to get out there. And I told Wendell I could have used maybe 1 or 2 game ahead of this one, but that's fine. I'll take that one. That's fine. I believe in our boys, and they believe in themselves too.
Well, it's good when you have a very experienced team like that, and you've got leaders on your team and so forth. I think if it was a young team, it'd be a different situation.
Absolutely.
But with your leadership that you've got on the team, I think we're in pretty good hands.
I think so.
I'll take our chances anytime we roll the balls out.
I like it. That's what I told them too. I said, y'all just play like Coach Wendell is here, because that's our standard. They played good tonight, and they did it well.
That's the interim coach tonight, Jordan Connolly, assistant coach, stepping in for Kevin. He'll have to do it again Tuesday night. The Govs will be in action on the Gov Nation Network and on Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, Stan. We haven't even done the stats.
Yeah,
we'll let Jordan get out of here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations. So here's the stats with Stan. We'll get those taken care of right here real quick as the final scoring. William Blount ended up with 28 points from Caden Wendell, 14 points from Grady Robertson, 14 points for Trevor Scarlett. Also 8 points from Lucas Henson, 7 points from Brett Cortez, and 2 points from Max Lipinski. Over on the Heritage side, they were led with Parker King, 18 points. Eli Williams added 14 points, 9 points from Gavin French, 4 points from Colby Smith, 3 each from Keeble and David Marsh, and 2 points from Matthew Marsh. Robbie, and the final score was 73-53 as Heritage hit I believe I said
10 or 11.
10 threes on the night that really kept them in the game. William Blount on the night, I've got them with 10 threes also.
Yep, and we score a few more twos than most. Last year, Stan, remember we had a lot of 2-point buckets. We only averaged like 4 to 3.5, 4 threes a game. This year, that number's almost doubled.
And, Robbie, one thing I just looked over the stat sheet here, William Blount only got to the stripe 5 times tonight, and they were 5 for 5.
Wow.
And
Heritage, I don't remember them shooting many.
Heritage got to the line 6 times, and they were 5 for 6. So not a lot of free throws. That's why we're done here at 8:47.
Yeah, we like that. We'll call it a night. We'll see you Tuesday night as the Govs will take on the Campbell County Cougars, and that'll be on the road. So tune in to Gov Nation Network around 6 o'clock and watch Jeff Bird from Fans in the Stands with the broadcast. We'll see you next Friday night at the Marv. The Govs will be back in this booth as we'll take on the Farragut Admirals for the first district game of the year.